Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We're coming to you with Deveron 12.
From the Macduff Distillery, part of the last great malts.
Boom. Test it.
Let's test it.
All right, we're back. Now, I thought we hit record, and we didn't.
We had a great episode going.
We did.
We've already.
Sweet. Yep.
If you could watch it, it was one of the best we've ever done.
Oh, yeah. It didn't get captured on our tape.
No.
So, but we've got some of the liquid already in, but let's talk first of all.
Yes.
Cool bottle.
I love the bottle. I love the glass. This greenish blue tint that's to it.
Looks like a misty sea storm.
You can see through it, and some of the contents of the tome match this color. Basically, they used it throughout. So.
Yeah, they did a good job. Looks like antique glass. It's actually got the distillery, the Macduff's distillery, is imprinted in the glass, and then some kind of I don't know, almost like a brand, or something that's in there. So it's really cool. This is, I know you'd reference, this is probably my favorite bottle of the group. It just looks antique.
Yes.
So now if you want to see more of that, there's an annotation around here somewhere that Bruno slid in. That again, if you haven't watched the unboxing of this, we do a whole video just showing what's in the box. And
actually, we'll put it at the end of the video so they don't click on it now and then skip
Good point. Wait until the end, and if you haven't already watched this, the unboxing, you can click on it there.
That's right.
All right, now we've poured some of this out already.
Well, real quick, we also point out it's 40% ABV,
yes.
And we don't know if it's non-chill filtered or not. It does not
It's
indicate.
not listed on the label, and I know we like to put that out. If it's on the label, we'll tell you. So, but it still carries a nice kind of golden flake color to it. I really like the look of it. For those that don't know, we will drink this separately and write our notes down, so you'll see us referring to notes on occasion. And then we're also tasted here because sometimes the taste profiles will even change. What do you get on...
Let me read real quick again, too, the quote that's on the back of the bottle.
He's got a cool quote that's on here. It's mystic.
When billows break and har ghosts in, then haste ye home on some bit warm, unwind with toasted grain and apples, seaborne spice, calm from the storm.
I like that. Now my hat. Why am I wearing a knit cap? It's got a football in it.
Those of you that watch us know we're both Denver Broncos fans.
Notice the orange. Yes. Huge.
And the Denver Broncos recently, as in this weekend, won AFC Championship, going back to the Super Bowl.
That's right. They're going against a very tough Carolina team.
And this should air that weekend, Super Bowl weekend.
This should be the Saturday before Super Bowl, barring any problems. And we're hoping that defenses do win championships. That will be the key. That will be the key. So what do you get on the nose, Bruno?
I get a citrus apple, oak, and maltiness.
Right. I listed a little bit of nutmeg or little nutmeg. I do get the citrus. I don't really get a fruit in there or an apple. But I get a little bit of nut and definitely a little bit of that lemoniness.
See, I don't get, I'm searching for a nut, and I don't get any scent on there at all. But that's me. And I'm still fine-tuning my senses, my spider senses.
Yes. All right. The first time I tasted this, it was a mystery to me. I couldn't really peg down what I was getting, but what I and my first notes on here is that after that first couple seconds, I get this creamy vanilla-ness that comes in and literally like coats and wraps itself around my cheeks, moves up to the upper palate, and I feel like it's even in and amongst my teeth, and then it just turns to a very nice honeyed sweetness and slowly slips away. And I remember going, wow, I couldn't quite get what was on the forefront, but holy moly, the second push that comes in. Did you...
It penetrates when you were saying that, into my cheeks and my gums, and it stays there, and it's still there from the sip that I took. It hangs in there with you for a while. It doesn't go away too quickly.
Right.
And it's a very pleasant taste. Not real strong. Keep in mind it's a 12-year Scotch. I get a very prevalent honey sweetness.
Nice.
A very slight black pepper spiciness. And the malt in it is more upfront, and then an allspice, probably maybe a little bit of the nutmeg that you're getting.
After adding a little bit of water, the nose changes a little bit. I get what I'm listing as a more sweet smell, but a lot more elusive. I mean, I really have to get in there. I can really draw it in. Nothing's burning me out, but I get a sweeter nose, but it's almost like it's harder for me to even peg down after I add in a little bit of water. Have you added? Did you? Add
I did, yeah, and it's 40%, but it's a full 40%. Some 40% scotches that you get are a little flat, a little weak, I would say. I mean, because really 40% is the minimum it has to be. And this is 40%, but really it probably tastes like a 43, maybe even a 45% ABV.
It definitely doesn't taste watered down to me at all.
No, but I like it.
I will admit, I think I like it best neat, however. When I add a little water to it, the flavor profile changes a little bit. I don't get as much of that creamy coating. It's sweeter, but at the same time, that aftertaste is changed from that creamy sweetness, and I get just a hint of sourness. Not unpleasant, but kind of that more of a sweet to sour kind of flavor. I really like this one neat.
On the tail end.
Yeah, for me, this one sings neat, and it somehow sours up for me a little bit when I add a little water. Again, and not bad.
That first bit that I took was neat when it really got into my cheeks and my gums and stayed there. That was neat at 40%.
Yeah, when I drink this, it will be neat for that purpose alone. I lost a lot of the coating that I get. I still get the peppery notes, but that honey sweet coating that comes in. This one for me is an 89.
I'm an 88.
You're an 88, so yeah.
Pretty close again.
Not too far. This one improves a little bit just because for me, I don't know if improves is right off the other ones in the series. For me, I really like that honey cream coating vanilla I get.
Now this should be $40 to $50 range. And I would say if I bought this and paid that, I would not be disappointed at all. So keep in mind it's a 12-year Scotch, and actually the three that we done, the Deveron, the Altmore, and the Royal Brackler were all excellent 12-year Scotches.
Oh, phenomenal 12 years. I like them all, but presentation is very nice, and I'm not talking about this. I just like the bottle itself. I don't know, the main bottle may not come in that. But for me, the highlight's definitely that odd, different way that the lingering after effects of the honeyed cream vanilla stay and linger around. I like when things, one reason I like the Smokies, I like when the flavor lingers and changes and shifts as we move through just a sip on it. And I definitely get that from the Deveron. So anything else with the Broncos or anything else?
Barry, let's talk about Barry real quick, because Barry is one of our Twitter followers and he watches our videos. But he had recommended a whiskey he thought we should review.
Now there's a couple points on that. He'd actually pointed out he wanted to know if he could even donate, right?
Well, we did our top 5 scotches and our top 5 bourbons of 2015, and on one of his comments on Twitter after that video was, we need to try his favorite Tennessee whiskey.
I think he wanted it reviewed.
So I went out and I found it, and I tweeted him a picture on the tweeter. And he said, absolutely, that's it. And he said, you guys should have a way that we can donate or send you bottles. So I said, well, actually, there's a donate tab on our webpage, scotchtestdummies.com, right. Or if you want my address, I'll DM you, and you can send a bottle. So he promptly donated the cost of the bottle. Yeah,
which was really cool. I got to admit, I didn't expect that. We've had a few people send us some bottles. Very nice. So if you want something reviewed and you love it that much, it's your favorite, send it. We'll give you a shout out. Do you have first and last name, or does he not want it out?
I don't know if he wants it out, so I'll just say Barry.
Okay, and Barry.
If Barry wants us to say his last name, you can let us know on the tweeter.
Yes.
And which sounds like on the something else, but no, on the tweeter, on the twit.
You really went down a road there. All right, and don't forget, I mean, you don't need to donate anything, but give us some thumbs if you like the show, comment. We love your comments. There's much. We're the Scotch Test Dummies. We got experts that'll come in there and say, boom, or hey, I'm in Japan and I'm getting this here and I tried this and you can't get this in the States, but this is great. They'll come in and put their tasting notes in there. Please include your tasting notes if you've had something. We love the comments. By all means, subscribe. Our subscriptions have really been shooting up. It really helps us out. And we're going to be doing some little, hopefully 2016, we want to do some more viewer interaction stuff. We're not going to go too far into that right now. But so get subscribed because we're going to look to be doing some stuff with our subscribers.
That's right.
So, and that is it.
Yep.
Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies. That's horrible. You ready?